Dang, it's Kayla.
I don't know if y'all can see that, but all the way down there, there's my finger. It's what it says EveryPlate, and that's my box. So my EveryPlate meal box just came, and I'm gonna show you what is inside of it really quickly. I don't know if you can see me, probably not, but if you can't, that's okay. Alright, so first thing we have are I don't know if you can see it, recipe cards. Some special offers, that's nice. A little pamphlet, just kind of welcoming you. Okay, I have this oh geez, you definitely can't see it. I have this weird insulated thing. The food feels relatively cold, so that's good. Alright, we have this box of produce. We have all of our sauces and stuff like that in here. Some white rice. And I like this, that all the produce is unpackaged. We have cucumbers, I think, oh no, I lied. That's zucchini, carrots, sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, and I think this is supposed to be a cucumber. It's a little shriveled and small, but yep. And here we have a block of ice that's cold, a little bit melted. Alright. Underneath we have our pork chops, diced beef, boneless, skinless chicken breast, and at the bottom we have some more of these ice dudes. Alright. I'm gonna ask my roommate later if she wants them for her cooler. But all in all, a little bit of plastic packaging, but that's kind of expected, I guess. Okay, so here's a quick overview. Produce, sauces and stuff, which is the most packaging, and then we have the meat right there. And here is the box. It's actually really big and it was very heavy. Oh, and let me show you that. Oops, might have to crop that out. Let me show you. This is like the insulation thing that they use, and here are the ice packs. I'm gonna put all this stuff in the fridge and then just head to class. Bye. Alright, so I'm gonna try a little bit of everything. We have some sweet potatoes, zucchini, and chicken. I will give it a 10, but I'll try the other meals and see how it goes then. Okay, so we're on to our second meal. The first meal went off pretty easily, but I had my sweet mate Melissa here helping me, so you know, I wasn't like dying. But right now we have, I don't know if you can tell, some potatoes boiling, and then in the oven I have, you can't tell, but I have some zucchini roasting, and I'm sweating, and I'm sticky, and I'm tired, and my phone is gonna die soon, but we're living life right now. So yeah, it's gonna be great. Okay, so here we have the least appetizing mashed potatoes ever. They're a little chunky. We have some roasted zucchini and some pork chops. This is meal number 2, but I have to make the sauce after, so I will come back when it is all done. This is apricot Dijon pork chops with mashed potatoes and zucchini. I mean, in the photo, it looks a lot more brown, definitely all around, but it looks pretty good. Alright, so this is the final meal. It's just some beef, some soy sauce, and garlic, and on top of some rice, and then later when I eat it, I'm going to put in some carrots and some pickled cucumbers, but I haven't pickled them yet, but I will, but I just know how things get in my fridge, so I'm going to wait till closer to when I'm going to eat this to actually pickle them. But yes, this is the final meal. Okay, so it's quite a while later now, and I'm sweating through every pore of my body, and this is so hot. I'm so tired, but we have our meals cooked and ready, and I'm excited to try them out and eat them. But I'm gonna clean up, and I will see you tomorrow for the next meal. Bye. Alright, so it is the next day after I meal prepped all the food, and me and my sweet mate yesterday, we ate the first 2 meals, so I really only have 4 meals left. That's okay though. But today we're gonna try the Vietnamese steak bowls. And what I did was I just had all my carrots in here. I just pickled my cucumbers here and kept them separate, and then topped it with the sriracha mayo. And I mean, this is what it's supposed to look like, and that's what it looks like. The rice is at the bottom. Overall, I'm nervous to eat this. I'm really nervous. I feel like, no, the other one was definitely more sketchy, but anyways, here I go. It's better than I expected it to be, but I definitely like the chicken from last night better. So it's day 2 into meal prepping, and today I'm having the apricot Dijon pork chops with roasted zucchini and mashed potatoes. All the sauce, I don't know if you can tell, is kind of like at the bottom instead of being on the top of the pork chop, and it just makes me kind of nervous, but let's taste test this. I'm not really sure if you can see me. I hope you can. Ooh, that's squish. It just tastes like a plain pork chop. I'll be adding A1 to that to make it taste like a steak. Mashed potatoes are plain too. Let me try some zucchini. Zucchini's pretty good. I'm gonna try mashed potato that had some of the sauce in it. The sauce, personally, to me, tastes horrible. I kind of knew that when I was making the sauce. That it smelled really interesting. The texture was very interesting. Makes you think of baby food, and I'm not living for that. So I would say this is probably my least favorite meal out of all of them. Yeah, not good. I don't like it. Thumbs down. Maybe that's just because I don't like pork. No, the meat is fine. It just doesn't taste like anything because all the sauce fell at the bottom. I don't know. I'd rate this maybe like a 2 or like a 3. Don't like it. I don't like it. I realized I didn't really explain anything. So EveryPlate is a meal delivery service kit thing where they send you the ingredients already correctly proportioned out and everything, and you just have to cook it up. And they give you instructions and sauces and everything you need to actually make it. Well, actually not everything. They don't include butter, salt, pepper, or sugar, or oil, I think. But all in all, it was like fine. So my favorite meal is definitely the spicy honey butter chicken with zucchini and sweet potatoes. It was so good. I will definitely be doing the meal again by myself. So yeah, that was definitely easy and super tasty. I loved all the flavors and everything. Okay, so then the Vietnamese steak bowls, it was not, I don't know, I just was not a fan. I would recommend that if you guys are making this for some reason, and you're meal prepping it, don't mix everything into one like container right away. Like, keep your ingredients separated until you actually eat the stuff like I did. It's just, I feel like that way it stays fresh for longer. By the second time I had the meal, I felt like the vinegar in the cucumbers was way too overpowering, and the cucumber was super small, which kind of put me off a little bit. Yeah, I couldn't finish the meal. I only ate half of it and then had to get rid of the rest because it kind of just made me nauseous and sick. The vinegar was just too much for me. The meat to rice proportion was just not it either. In general, it kind of tastes really plain except for the taste of the vinegar. And then the steak, I didn't expect to be cut up into little pieces. I thought it'd be in like strips or something. So yeah, just not what I was expecting. I guess it filled me up just fine. I just didn't think it tasted that great. Yeah, on a scale from 1 to 10, I would rate it maybe like a 5. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it was okay. It was edible. So the very last meal was the apricot Dijon pork chops with mashed potatoes and zucchini. And early in the video, I stated that I would rate it a 2 out of 3, or a 2 or a 3 out of a 10, and I stick by that 100%. Just did not taste good, and when I was cooking it, I knew, again, that I would have some sort of weird feelings about it, and I was right. The sauce had sunk all the way to the bottom. I mean, it's supposed to be like I would say glaze more than a sauce, but it just did not taste good, like, at all to me. Anyways, the mashed potatoes tasted really plain, even though I put sour cream in it, which is what they told me to do. The zucchini itself kind of tasted plain. Maybe I just didn't season it enough. That's totally on me. And then the pork chops, again, like, it didn't hold any of the actual apricot Dijon thing, and I think it's just a weird combination. So not a huge fan of that either. It just, thinking back about it makes me really, really nauseous. I did eat it all though, so there's that at least. Would I make the mashed potatoes again? No, because I used my fork to mash it up, and that was very, very difficult because I'm not strong at all. Overall though, I feel like the process was pretty easy. I only have one pan, one pot, etc. So I had to wash my dishes a lot in between the meals, which kind of sucked. It was doable. Sometimes I call for like some fancy things that you don't have. I mean, I guess not fancy, but I just didn't happen to have a sieve or a cheese grater, I think it was. So I couldn't really cut the carrots up correctly. But I will actually be trying to do another EveryPlate meal prep for a week thing. But except this time it's coming in on Friday, which I am more excited about because that means I have more time to like cook it and not really worry, because last time I came on Wednesday, and obviously I didn't want the ingredients to go bad or anything, so I cooked it on Wednesday when I probably should have not cooked it on Wednesday, if that makes any sense. This is my technical second time doing an EveryPlate meal. My first time was with my friend Olivia, and it was actually really fun, and I really liked it. Maybe I just like cooking with someone with like the actual meals. I'm not sure. But if you want to see a part 2 to my EveryPlate journey, let me know. And if you want I think it's $20 off code, I will leave one in the link down below. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.